fictionalized stereotypes.
Welcome to Keg Skills, where we're talking about enforcing diversity in Disney movies with drug cartels and the authors that write about them.
Yeah.
You can always, tack that onto the Facebook Council's
Yeah,
charter.
there was not one drug cartel member in Coca, from what I remember. So, well, I mean, and they were all dead, right? So you should have seen.
For any drug cartels watching Kegs Guild, please note that this is all fiction and we're not Puerto Rican.
I also think, I think the climate did a big part of it too, because you have the Trump presidency, who's someone who's just spewing absolute like bigoted like rhetoric to get voters, and then you have someone who makes this dramatization of an entire nationality.
Right.
So it's just
they're all rapists and criminals, right?
Yeah, and
except for a few
where
of them.
someone can make a like, I don't know, like, oh, Oprah endorses it, and the Americans like, oh, I can empathize because I've read this book and I understand the Mexican condition or something like that. I still want to read it, but I think that, like you said, I agree, Ingrid, that like no matter what, it's still like insightful and enlightening because like authors are going to do their research and like they're going to put forth the work, and like no matter what, like that's something you didn't know before or yesterday that you knew after reading that book. So I think the timing and then the
I mean they do. It's timely because it came out, when a lot of that rhetoric was happening. But the critics do argue like that if you want to really look at like immigration and migration into the U.S., there's a lot more like Asian and immigration than like coming from Mexico, and there's they were saying that this kind of was contributing to that thing that like all these people are coming from Mexico or something like that. But I don't know. So but if you read it, I would like to hear your thoughts on it, so let me know.
For any newcomers to Kegs Guild, this is a debate show.
American Dirt.
Yeah.
What is it called? American.
Yeah,
Dirt. That's what the book they're talking about.
Kids Bike has been suspended tonight for discussion of books.
Book club.
And the cartels that write them.
Is that going to be can we develop a role-playing game, guys, about
books?
The drug cartel?
No,
that would be really fun. I actually think that would legit be fun.
It probably is.
Can I tell you something that's super awesome and fun?
Is it
no,
Kobe?
In our previous home in Chicago, we sandwiched, or we were the cream filling between a Puerto Rican family and a Mexican family, and it was fun.
Nice.
I bet.
It was interesting.
Great.
Sunday was the party day.
Oh yeah, Sunday fun day. We had mariachis. Oh, it was loud.
It was great. Great music.
They had an actual mariachi band to throw a party on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
That sounds fun.
Like a lot of times,
not all the time, but a lot of the times.
Band over, and they would start playing music and stuff. And but I was like because I mean I think they had like it was like the grandma's house, so like all the extended family would come on Sunday because it was probably every weekend is probably somebody's birthday, and they were like having a birthday party or graduation party or whatever. So
and
it was just
our
weekend all the time.
Yeah. So growing up after what was the Galloways? Anyway, once one of the
this is a fictional Galloways, not for real. It's really the Davidsons.
I think like the original families that lived there when I was a little girl. But then I don't know how, like when I
in Hemlock Grove.
Mexican family did move in next
we're losing her.
Houses down, and they had a lot of wild animals, and they actually had a horse because I had 2 acres, our neighbor Frank had 2 acres, and then the Galloways, they also had like 1.5 acres, so we just had lots and lots of property, and then we were right on the forest preserve, so they had like chickens and horses, but they didn't have a fence. Like we didn't have fences. This horse was just like tied to a rope.
Down by the creek.
Horse was just like Well, so our yard actually we could have had horses, and I think my grandpa originally bought it
How do we get
50
on
years ago
horses?
so that we could have horses because there is a horse shed. We do have a horse shed on the property, and he had horses growing up. He actually saved horses. He had a picture of Babe, his favorite horse, on his mantle, that he saved from the glue. Like it was being auctioned, and he saved it from being.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I think originally like he wanted horses, but it never worked out.
You better
Oh.
slow down your
But
bandwidth.
our
You got too much coming
neighbors-
through, girl.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk slower. You're packing too much in the pipe.
You're moving too much. Every time
Did
you
you guys
move,
hear?
your camera has to update.
Well, we heard, but then in the important parts, it's.
Gesturing.
Did you hear about the horse Babe?
Well, we heard it all in your hands.
Okay, so Babe was saved from a glue factory. So we do have the land for horses, but
How do we
it's
get on
not set
horses?
up.
I'm lost.
Our neighbor had a horse. This was like
Okay.
this was like maybe this was probably 10, 15
I got
years
that
ago.
part. I got that part.
Anyway,
the Mexican.
the horse. Yes, they were Mexican. They had
Okay.
chickens and
That's
a
how
horse.
Tyson. Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Thank you. We were missing a vital piece of the
I
story.
didn't know that
Okay.
this is a Mexican story about
At the
horses.
beginning.
I thought we were talking about farms and horses. And
I
Kid's
thought
Guild, we
yeah.
cover a range of topics, and right now we're talking about farms.
Anyway,
Role play
the
farm
horse
simulator.
escaped. The horse escaped
Oh my god.
one day.
Ooh.
The horse took off, and then they.
We
couldn't
capped
have the
this
horse
with your
anymore.
brother playing cowboy and the Mexican being the Indian. I'm just kidding.
Well,
The-
I'm just saying it how it was. They had chickens and they had a horse, and the horse ran away. And then they had to get rid of the horse.
we love
I
all
don't know
people
where the horse
here.
went.
We're just having fun.
Yeah, I'm just telling them.
Don't
exactly
hit
the
that
story
cancel
happened.
button just yet. There's so much more to offer. We're gonna get real deep. We love everyone.
I made sure to say that we would have had horses had the property been set up for horses. So I'm not saying that was a Mexican thing, okay? Just for starters. They had a horse and they did not set up their property.
Defend yourself. Come on. Just throw up the dukes.
I mean, what about the horses out there? How do they feel about this?
I
It
don't
seems like a
need to
horse
defend
thing. Is
myself.
it a horse thing or is it a Mexican
My
thing? I'm
grandpa
confused.
saved horses from the glue factory, and he had a picture of a horse on his mantle until the day he passed.
Why were the
Thank
horses in the
you.
glue factory? Were they sniffing that stuff?
They make
Horses
glue-
is
they make
code word, right?
glue- They make glue out of horses.
I wouldn't-
Oh, you're talking about like real horses.
Gelatin.
Yes, I'm
inside.
talking about a real
I
horse.
I thought the horse was a code word for something.
For horse?
I was
Grandpa
confused.
Had horses in Glen Ellen, in downtown Glen Ellen.
Oh
he had
Jesus.
horses.
Glen Ellen and Hemlock fucking Grove. That's right,
That's where
everyone.
my aunt Eleanor lives, who is his sister, who is 101.
Would you
She
like
lives
to
in
put a
Hemlock
map up
Farms.
showing us where this was?
Oy vey.
Anyway, but they grew up in Glen Ellen and had horses, so it has nothing to do with being Mexican. Thank you.
Whew.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sweating.
All right, good to
Alright.
know that.
You know, this all started because I said I was having Taco Bell and I had the fire sauce. And then we went from there.
Double sauce.
To
You should
New
try that.
Mexico. Well, it started in New Mexico. And
That's
then-
true. Well, it was.
Story about my Mexican neighbors.
Dude, we were talking about New Mexico and I was eating Mexican food.
Yeah.
Have you tried their Diablo sauce yet,
I'm just killing it now.
Sean?
No, I don't like that stuff.
Really? Very
Disgusting.
Tasty, tasty.
I like the
It's
fire. I don't like the
chemical
fire,
hot,
though.
and I'm not a fan of that. It's not actual like.
So was their fire sauce.
Yeah, but
like-
I need to cover their taste of their taco with that stuff because the tacos are
I like
garbage.
hot. I like to drench everything in hot, and then I will use a little bit of the fire. Like I'll use a few drops of the fire.
I even eat Taco Bell, y'all. I don't even. I don't. I just eat the soft potato tacos. So
I love their potato taco and their black bean taco. Those are my.
I would have preferred not to go to Taco Bell, but you know I had to be here for y'all and your cartel
I
combos.
prefer actual street tacos any day, but they
Speaking
don't
of
have those
Taco
around here.
Bell,
nice.
Taco Bell. It's it's a favorite. It's a favorite charge rally. Taco Bell around here. That's what we do. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to put on creepy music because I'm ready to I don't know,
So,
rip
yeah,
somebody's soul out.
I'm kind of concerned because we don't have a key player. Jeffrey
I'm-
is.
Actually, pretty paranoid about that.
Well, okay, so
Autopilot.
yeah, he's here. We can't say he's not here. Okay, he's here.
He's a black window. His soul may be gone.
He might just be trapped in the mirror at this point.
But I don't want like us not to be able to progress because he's not here, and we all
I kind of want him to pop out of like
are gonna go
Levi's
to the building
chest.
in the basement.
resurrected, just like climb out of it, like, oh, I made it.
So we all wanted to go to the basement area. We wanted to go back because now we had everyone, right? So
You
can we
guys-
please still do that?
Levi's gonna be like, I have heartburn, Mom, and old Jeffrey will just like claw his way out of there, rip open the chest and come out. Made it back from the dimensions.
Dimensions. From my travels. What time? What
He comes
planet
back
is
as
Y'all
he
done
comes
now?
back as Fizz Hicks.
physics?
Fizz Hicks,
Mhm.
decapitated, of course.
Or Levi starts scratching his face off to reveal Jeffrey's face underneath it.
There we go.
And then Jeffrey's
go.
little body's cocooned inside of Levi.
Just
Set the
great.
tone.
Just your average day in the park here. Yeah, my Levi evolved today.
We have to go back in the sequence, but just before it happens, because I want to see it again.
I mean, other than Veda, I really don't see a benefit in being a part of this group. Truthfully,
Levi
I don't.
has been- it was very successful.
No, truthfully, I'm being sincere. Like, you guys don't have my back or my son's back, so I like kind of want to ditch you all.
I
Whatever.
feel like
I feel like I'm very protective
wait.
of you
No,
over
you're
your
not.
son.
You're
Yeah,
not.
I don't
You're
want
not.
Levi to
You're
eat
not.
your face or anything.
You're not protective of me or my son. And
If he
I
attacks you, I will totally baton him.
I feel like
You guys went into the zoo without me because if you don't protect my son, then you're not protecting.
You
me.
stayed in the
That's what I care
car.
about. Yeah, because you
insist
don't
on
have
staying
my
in the
back.
car?
there's
You
never-
don't
I
have
feel
me
like
or my son's back. That's why.
Totally have your
I
You
back.
cannot
stayed in the
have it both
car.
ways. You
No,
cannot
yes,
have
I
it both
effing
ways.
can. I can. Don't you try to change the story. Don't you try to change the story because I'm gonna get pissed off. I
Listen,
stayed in
Miss
the car
Gaslighter
with
here.
Levi. Oh, bullshit, John. Bullshit. You
stayed
can
in
go
the
watch
car
last week's
specifically-
episode.
Yeah, you stayed in the car
No,
specifically because you said we didn't have
no.
your back and you were staying
Yes.
out there. So
I
then you
mean-
can't blame us because we went to the zoo without you. That's your
I do
fault.
I do
I
recall
didn't
that
blame you. No, now you're
You
just
did at
twisting
the
my
beginning of that
words.
sentence.
Uh-oh.
No,
I
I
do-
didn't.
I do
You're taking
recall
my words
that-
and making it something else. I
Okay,
said I didn't
fap.
go because you don't have my back. This group doesn't have my
You guys
back,
went to
nor
the
my
zoo
son's back.
without me.
Period.
And then
Well-
we pointed out that you stayed in the car
That's
intentionally.
not what I
That's
said.
not what I
I said
meant.
that's why you went to the zoo without me because I wouldn't go with you. You misunderstood what I said. I said I didn't go because of that reason.
Danny
That's not
also
what I
wanted to drive into
So
a
you just
crowd of
misunderstood me.
crazies with Levi.
I'll run people over. I'll run people over.
I mean,
run him over.
do you have
I-
Levi's back?
He's
at
in the
that
car
point?
seat in the back.
I'm concerned about
Building.
I have a legit reason to be concerned about Levi because he said some weird stuff to me.
So you think that he's like a demon because little kids don't say weird things. You don't think I've heard Linnea say some weird stuff? No.
It was in the middle of a very weird experience with yourself
Okay.
and
Oh,
Veda
okay.
and the rocks
And so
and
if there's creepy, weird things going on, you don't think kids are gonna say some weird stuff? Okay, that means they're demonic.
I mean, yeah, they are.
I'm just saying, and this is what I said, John. This is what I had said is that's why you guys went into the zoo alone without me because I didn't feel you guys had my back. That's what I meant. That's what I
literally
meant. I didn't
never
mean
actually-
anything.
well,
else.
that's one way to word it. I would word it. I went in the zoo without you because you didn't come with us.
No, I had a whole flip out, and I'm flipping out again because I don't like. This is like when we did D&D, and remember I was like, "Oh, can I play something dark or evil or whatever?" And you're like, "We don't want teammates against teammates." I sincerely don't feel like you have me and my son's protection at your guys' best interest, and I don't like it, and I don't like it as part of the game.
Isn't your
My
son an
son is sticking to
NPC?
Not actually your son. You know that, right?
How I'm
He's an
playing it,
NPC
how I'm
character.
playing my character, and how I'm playing Levi is that we're
I
kind of a
get
unit.
that. get
and I
that.
don't like it. I don't like
But
it,
we've
and I'm very
never actually
protective
done
of him.
anything in game to harm you or your character, your son.
But you constantly talk about it, and I don't
Well,
feel
we
like he's
joke
safe.
about it.
I don't feel like he's safe.
Out of character, we joke about it.
Joke about it all
But
the
I
time.
don't feel. But I want to know that you guys are protecting him too, and I don't feel like that. You
Out
know what I'm
of
saying?
character, we joke about it though. I don't think I've
I feel
ever
like-
said
I feel like
crazy
you
about.
would- if there was a bad guy, you would just shove Levi right in his face, and you go running. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Okay.
So sticking with our paranoia themes, just kidding.
I need to express my feelings. Okay.
I have not.
You're allowed
seen an
to feel your
opportunity
feels.
given though for the group to
What?
protect Levi. I haven't seen the opportunity given
He
though. 'cause
doesn't actually come under
That's
fire.
not what I'm talking about. Is that because I won't let it happen because I don't trust any of you. That's the problem. Is that I can't take risks because you guys are just gonna be like whatever.
Sounds like your own
Levi,
paranoia.
let's have because you guys have like stirred that and you have not made me in any way
Sounds-
think that you have Levi's back. So
Sounds
why
like
should
a
I do risky things?
Sounds like a parent in a very complicated, difficult, challenging world. With
See,
a
you want to
child.
talk about gaslighting? You want to talk about gaslighting? You're all going to pretend that you have not tormented Danny and Levi and made all these. Just at the beginning of this, you were saying that Bigfoot guy was going to come
Out of character.
Come on.
Out of character.
It's not
So
like we're doing that in
that's
character.
gaslighting. Is that you're going to tell me this
How
whole
is
time you
that
have not
gaslighting?
been tormenting Levi and
And-
saying he's going to die and be the devil?
I haven't
And-
talked to him.
Right.
I'm
So-
more talking about
So let's
Sean.
so let's see what everybody.
The kid
really
talked to-
feels.
The kid talked to Dylan in a creepy clown way. The same clown, the clown, or not the clown,
Dylan.
the guy from the popcorn thing said the same crap to me.
Dylan is a
all
drug dealer.
connected.
Okay.
That's true.
You were probably high.
Probably.
Done nothing but taking what is it called? Circle or what's it called?
Spiral.
It's
Spiral. Yeah. Totally agree with you.
So that's all I'm saying is that, like, you know, if you guys could just be a little nicer to Levi.
I would attack
It would make
Dylan
me
more
more
in game
comfortable.
than I have Levi or Danny.
I'm not talking about protecting. I mean, a little bit. I want
No,
to know
I've
that if
attacked-
something
No,
came
I've-
up.
I've-
Bobby's
attacked Dylan.
attacks me all the time.
I
Oh.
punched him in the nuts a couple of times.
Like,
And I'm not
In
so
game.
much worried about the kids, but I just want to know, like, I don't feel at this point, besides with Veda, like I can, you know, I have to be
But
like
that's my
even
point.
crazier
There's absolutely,
because
like,
of the
there's, like,
comments that
one-
you guys make.
one person who said one mean thing in game about your kid, and that's
Are you
Dylan.
out of your mind? I can play every single episode of like an ongoing
In
comment
game,
section.
In game, when we actually address Levi or Danny,
Well, you guys have made me feel
As our
like he's not
characters.
safe. You have made me
I think
feel
you
like
just
he's
don't
not
think
safe.
he's safe. I think you're over obsessing with this, honestly. I think you don't think he's safe because every time Chris does something creepy, you're like, oh my god, you're gonna kill Levi.
that's
we-
true.
I'm not going to be gaslit right now, like you just brought up, because this is what's been going on for every single episode.
Oh.
No.
All
No.
right, so let's take note of who has some rumors. Let's see if the group really has something going today. Rumors.
I had a freaking rumor earlier and I totally forgot what it was. Oh man.
I got everyone all stirred up. I got everyone's blood pumping.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're thinking about that. Annika, do we have a shirt of the day?
Oh yeah, what's your shirt say?
No, what's he say?
Do you guys
Oh,
know that I
sure.
have not said one word since I logged in?
Yep.
All of you all have talked the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just such like a good listener. You're such a good, quiet.
Everybody was not
like this.
constantly-
Like,
Wait a minute, no,
soul.
you laughed when the whole Burning Man conversation happened.
Sure, not everyone.
Everybody
Oh,
was kung fu fighting.
Ah,
Everybody was kung fu.
Oh, and I will also say I don't think Olivia's character. Now I can't.
Annika. Can't remember her
Annika.
name.
I don't. Well, we have like 14 different names. Okay, I don't think Annika has made comments about Levi either. So thank
Danny,
you,
Levi,
Annika and Veda.
Veda. Boris,
Jeffrey.
Dylan, Jeffrey, Annika, Bobby.
Jeffrey hasn't said anything about Levi.
No, yeah. The soft-spoken ones, the more quiet, shy ones, probably have not.
Just like everybody.
It's
but
more.
Sean.
It's more like the Johns and the Shawns and the Christophers who make
Bobby
him.
has
I'm
never
the-
said anything about
I-
Levi. You can go.
Christopher, it
look
doesn't
that up.
bother me too much. Chris, it doesn't bother me too much when you do it though, because you are like the person. You know what I mean?
Oh, it flips
So-
you out.
Oh well, yeah, of course it, because he's the one that has like it's in its. He's got the whole world
It
in
allow
his
it?
hand.
It's
will
it's all
deny
volleyball, you know.
Exactly.
You lay it up, knock it over.
So,
So-
Bobby, yeah, or Dylan, if you got a rumor going.
I'm gonna go play off the one I had last time, not yesterday,
Nice.
about dimensions. So I think I'm pretty paranoid that that somebody has laced this spiral, and all of this is some wicked like trip,
Oh,
including all this dimensions. Why else would I be talking about dimensions?
nice.
Annika, who said the thing?
Why
about
why am I
the
even hanging out with
simulation?
Bobby? It's weird.
I don't know.
Why are-
I must be tripping.
I've heard that there's an increased or a spike in missing persons reports, both children and adults.
No, this is what you're paranoid about, not rumors.
Oh wait, I thought this was rumors.
It could be-
Paranoias.
Yeah, it could be paranoias, it could be rumors. We'll keep both of them.
Okay,
So you do want to
That-
have a rumor? I mean, because a rumor
that
technically
was a rumor.
Yeah,
I actually kind of liked Paranoia's better, or not better. Just I liked him a lot too.
I'll give you guys an
'Cause-
option today: paranoia or
Yeah, because I thought we only did paranoias when we were down below.
right.
Because the day hadn't passed, right? It was the same day.
Well, you just were kind of you didn't know what day it was down there. There was really no sense of time, and you didn't really have like a community to interact with.
Right.
Okay.
But don't, it's okay. Your rumors that works as a rumor as well.
Oh,
Because
I'm
maybe
good. I'm
people
gonna
are-
I'm gonna keep mine.
Bobby, are we still increased missing persons, children and adults?
Mm-hmm.
Any cats and dogs in that?
Nope, persons.
All right. Annika, Boris, Veda, Danny.
I'll go.
Okay.
If you're not home by streetlights, big ugly spiders come out of the forest.
You know what?
Oh.
Annika, I was just starting to like you, and
I have a fear of spiders. I don't like them.
why are you doing this to yourself then?
Because she's
It
tough.
could be paranoia or a rumor.
Not-
Take it how you want it.
I've never claimed to be tough, nor shall I ever be.
Spiders
no,
are gross.
For Danny, well, she's still paranoid about the same thing about last week with her husband. But so that paranoia hasn't changed. Like for rumor, I also think that I want to up the ante of this, like the superpowers, and that these powers are like coming and going in people, and they're changing, and they're but like they're kind of hard to prove because then they'll like disappear and then reappear, and they're just random cases, and they don't really know how people are getting them or losing them, and but they're pretty awesome powers, just saying.
Okay. Going heroes a bit. Veda and Boris.
Gotta help us out a little bit. Give us some superpowers, man.
There's a new pad thai restaurant called Patty Pad Thai. Patty Panda Pad Thai. What?
Patty tie, patty tie.
They serve pineapple.
Oh,
Hope so.
grilled pie. They were like freaking out.
Of like, okay, are we in all agreement that of like the food from Asia, like, or like Thai food is the best? Like Thai food is it.
Oh,
Right.
I love in real life, or are we just
Yeah, IRL Thai food that's it. That's the best. There ain't no better.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
If you even say Chinese, I'm gonna jump through the screen and slap you across the face. Okay.
What about
You
ramen?
cannot-
I love, like a good ramen.
Wouldn't you say ramen though is considered Japanese though? Japanese is good, but Thai food is the best. The flavors, oh
I would say
Indian food.
Vietnamese.
no way. Thai food's way better than Indian.
No.
You're crazy. You're crazy. You're gonna tell me that falafel is better than cashew chicken? Get out of my house. Get out of my life.
Falafel's Arabic and Mediterranean.
Well,
yeah.
the Indian food. Okay, well then maybe I haven't had good Indian. Maybe I've only had Mediterranean. I'm thinking maybe I've only had Mediterranean. I don't know if I've had Indian. No, all I work with are Indian people, but like they're wonderful women. But we always have Mediterranean. Then what's the difference between the Mediterranean and Indian? What do you have for Indian food?
Palak
Lot of-
paneer,
Yeah.
adul palak, chana masala.
You're
Yeah.
gonna tell me that's better than Thai?
What's it? Vindaloo?
Vindaloo,
Mm-hmm.
basmati rice.
But that's also like different though. Like I'm thinking of like the rice dishes, with like the rice and veggies. So if we go back to just
So,
like
like
Chinese,
curry?
Japanese, yeah. Well, but though Thai has curry. Thai has
Uh-huh.
curry. Thai has curry. So
Isn't Indian food spicy?
Yeah, very.
so is Thai. Thai is also very
I
spicy.
don't know. Whatever.
I guess I just think that it is Asia, but like the whole continent that's crazy because then we'd have to mix Russian food in there too. So I guess I don't really think about Indian food in that mix. But out of technicality, yes, you are correct. But I still do not agree. I still think Thai is better.
So Veda, what has your circles brought to your rumor's attention, or something that you're worried about or paranoid? I feel like Veda is a very paranoid person, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm kind of like a shut-in, kind of person.
You with your books,
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
your notes.
I guess I'm kind of paranoid that, all of this investigating is going to like expose the real me, maybe.
Ooh,
What is the real
Oh hell yeah, we gonna find
Ugh.
out.
you? Just blew my
I
mind.
know her husband died in a very mysterious way.
who's the real Veda? Who's the real V?
Well, we're finding
Goodness.
out.
Well,
Dang.
I like to keep to myself and everything, and this is kind of going out of my comfort zone.
Hmm. And do we have a Boris? I don't know if Boris can hear us. Where he's at?
Boris?
Boris.
I don't really have a rumor. I can't think of anything.
And
You're paranoid you stepped in poop. And people can smell it and think it's me.
Do you want to do a paranoia instead? Is Boris paranoid about anything?
Is that a thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Have we
a
done paranoias?
rumor or paranoia.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Either today.
Today?
Because you guys just left.
Oh,
the
paranoia was when you're
Underdark.
in the Underdark.
Yeah, the Thunderdome dark.
Thunderdome.
It seems like everyone in town is like looking at us.
Oh, why'd you gotta go and do that?
Like, but like, then you double take and then they're not. So I just.
Oh my god, I was just
Oh,
looking at John's background, and I thought like John's frozen. I'm like staring, waiting for you to move.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness. Like, why is he frozen?
I'm like,
Alex,
how-
I want Alex to put his background up because it was so perfect of Ingrid. Like it was just so perfect.
Yes.
So, so where we left off, I believe everyone was staying the night at Veda's, and you guys had just left the Underdark. So definitely, Hemlock Farms is getting a little weird vibe. You know, there's a couple of paranoid members, and yeah, you guys really, I think you guys have a plan. Are you guys going to rest for a while, or are you guys going to go straight out to your next walkabout?
I think we should rest because I'm crazy high right now.
And we just got out.
Yeah,
From-
you guys got out from, because before you went to the zoo, the Body and Flesh Zoo. You guys went back into the Underdark and found the correct exit.
Mm-hmm.
And from what you guys can tell, you're back to your correct place in time. And it is about, it's getting dark. By the time you guys get to Veda's, it's already nighttime.
Oh, you know what? I sent that one kid back to the diner. Can't think of that kid's name. Chasbury, whatever his name was. Chad?
Oh, that's right. You were gonna meet him, weren't you?
I said, go meet me at that diner at 2 a.m.
You talk about Sam?
Yes, Sam.
And Margaret's there too.
Oh, Margaret. Weren't we supposed to go like to the other place? Where
Well, there was like, wasn't there consequences, like things that we do in the Underdark may or may not happen up out in the world? And didn't we like smash Margaret? We did something to her.
Well, we smashed Margaret at that zoo.
Right. So it would be interesting to go to this diner and see if Margaret's there.
I guess we could go there. I don't know. I thought we were supposed to go find the other person that was in. What were they called? Creator or something like that?
You talk about the worshippers?
Yeah, we were supposed to go use the new stone we got.
Oh, and stop the creator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That was another thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, if we want, we can go to their diner and see if Margaret's there. If she's an old lady who likes to skin people and put other things inside of them.
I don't know. What does everyone else think?
Was it the place we were supposed to go? The clubhouse too? For this one?
So is it the diner or the clubhouse? What was
The
name?
diner is just a diner
Or
that they
is
were at
it?
before. Well, yes. As far as we know, the diner is just the diner where they were at before. Where they first saw Stony.
Right.
The clubhouse is the clubhouse. Where, they keep the popcorn machine. If I do recall, wasn't that where Stony told us to go for this stone?
Well, that's which was the clubhouse in the basement.
That's correct. Because he said you need to go to the ancients worship.
Okay. Well, let's do that then.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How are you guys going to get there?
going to the clubhouse or diner?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
We have cars, right?
What? Where'd Jeffrey go?
I don't know.
So
He tip out again.
Jeffrey, his truck's parked outside of Ada's, but he's just nowhere to be seen. And there's a faint glowing coming from his the cab of his truck.
No.
I will look into the cab of his truck.
You're gonna go look in the cab.
Yes.
Okay, so you see the glowings coming from what would appear to be the stone that he had in his person.
Yeah. I will pick up the stone.
He kind of
Who's
skitters
here?
away from you.
Oh. Can I grab it before it does, or is it like always going to be repelled from me?
It's constantly like repelled from you.
Boris,
Yes.
come grab this.
Okay. Grab the stone.
So Boris, you can approach the stone, and you can't make contact with it though.
Okay.
What if we put it inside Stony?
I guess that was my next idea. Maybe Stony can grab it. Who currently has control of Stony?
I think the last two were, I know it was Veda. Was it Veda and...
I think it might have been me. Because I was sharing with someone else, and I think Veda threw hers in.
Oh, Veda and Danny.
Oh, there you go.
Well, would one of those two please order Stony to pick up the stone? Or tell him.
Stony, pick up the stone. Please.
Okay. Yeah, so in your head, Veda and Danny, you hear Stony say, I have no more will to pick up the stone
What does that
unless one is removed.
mean?
Oh,
Pluck out
Okay,
mine.
I took that the wrong way.
I pluck out mine.
Okay. So yeah, so then Stony kind of becomes, a little, he starts like melting because he's like a boa constructor right now, and so he kind of loses shape a little bit, and the stone just starts like gently skittering towards Stony, and then places it into the eye socket, and from there the snake regains its size and structure, and Veda, you hear in your head, you hear Stony saying, there is a new owner of this stone.
New owner? What?
And Levi says, Mom, what's that noise?
You son of a bitch. You're such a little shithead, you know that?
We need
No, he's an owner of a stone. Now he's very
I'm
protected.
leaving now.
Okay.
Nothing to do with this.
Okay, maybe you'll protect him a little bit more now that he's a keeper of a stone. Good point, John. Okay, let's do this. All right.
You
My
can't
baby
do
boy
right
now.
by her. It's always like, why are you looking at my son, my fake son?
Now you get it! Now you get it!
All right, your official new nickname is Helicopter. I'm just saying.
So yeah, so right now Levi and Veda can hear Stony, and Veda,
So now I'm gonna quickly swap out. Levi's gonna take out. I don't want him any more traumatized, so he's gonna take his stone and put it in his little baby boy pocket, and we'll put my stone back in. Or if somebody else wants their stone in, they can put their stone in.
Oh
Okay.
no, you can do yours. That's fine.
Oh, but I guess it wouldn't matter if it's because it would be still me. Anyway, I want my stone in.
Okay, so yep, change it out. So yeah, Stony says, we must hurry. Today's the last day.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Where?
Last day of what?
To the ancient worship.
Okay.
The last day of this time's sequence.
All right, we're gonna go avoid doomsday, everybody. Let's go.
Okay.
So I don't think everybody fits into the car because
Oh.
Jeffrey had 3 people with him. So at
Ye-
least 2 will have to go.
Did
Was
he leave
the-
his keys in the car or the
Did he
truck?
leave his keys? Well, we got in,
His
so I
keys are
presume
still
so.
there.
Oh, I'll
Who
totally
can
drive it.
drive? No, you're stoned, so Veda's gonna have to drive it.
What? No, I got this.
Veda's
She's an old
gonna-
lady.
Veda will drive the truck.
No, she's actually an
and
old lady, and I can drive. I'm just fine.
She's not that old. We want to talk about Stony. You're the Stony here, okay? Veda is gonna drive.
Whoa, wait a minute. That makes so much sense. It's Stony. Stones. Spiral. What the? Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
What you doing, Veda?
Run
Can't.
car.
Oh my god. I jump in with Veda.
I bet you do. You get real close.
Boris, come on.
Yeah, we'll get in the back of the station wagon.
Yeah.
Just a little side note. Remember that photo of the roller skates that I sent you, Ingrid, that were sold out? They finally are back in stock, and I just bought them.
Those ears on Frida. They look like so soft as like.
Yeah. I like
Oh wait,
roller
Veda's
coasters.
gone. She's gone. She'll be excited when she comes back.
She disappeared from sequence, or is she just gone? What's happening? Okay.
She gone.
So
So yeah, you guys are Veda's driving. You're gonna give in to Veda driving.
oh,
Dylan?
totally.
Okay. Bobby, are you going with Veda and Dylan or
In the
and
station
Danny?
wagon.
Okay. Station wagon.
I'm assuming Annika is too.
Okay. Boris,
In the car.
you're going in the car. Okay. So yeah, it is just going to be you two, and then everybody else in the vehicle, with Danny driving. So, are you guys going to drive directly to the clubhouse? Because earlier when you stopped by, there was some people there, so you decided to go take a break at Veda's. So now you see just maybe 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot, not as near full as it was earlier.
Sorry, I'm back.
I mean, we could just storm in there and go wherever we're gonna go. Oh god.
I'm okay with it. What happened?
I don't know. Somebody sharing files with us. These viruses.
No, Ingrid, you weren't here. Or Veda, you weren't here. You remember those roller skates that I sent you? But they were sold out. They finally, like, they just got back in stock. Like, I just got notified like 10 minutes ago, and I bought them.
Those are so cool. I'm jealous.
I'm so excited. So I sent the picture.
But in Hemlock
I
Grove,
went back to
Do they have a roller
We
rink
going?
in Hemlock Grove?
oh my
for
goodness.
sure.
Do you guys want to
For
go to the roller rink in
sure.
Hemlock Grove?
No, we want to
No.
go to the
Okay.
clubhouse. We're at the
Where do you
wanna
clubhouse. What do you guys want to do?
We're going in the basement.
Right,
Let's
we
just
gotta
go
get
in
the
there.
building. We gotta get in the building first, so let's do that.
Let's do it. No.
How do we get to the basement? Do we remember seeing a basement, Chris? Like
Remember-
stairs?
I'll look in the window.
No.
Remember, you had to sink into the ground.
Right. So we have to find the symbol.
Yep.
And this stone had a symbol on it, right? A new symbol?
Yeah, it has a different symbol. It's not the triangle with a line in it. But yeah, so you guys are driving all the way to the clubhouse, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
So
driving to the club.
so you definitely notice that the town's very eerily empty. There's like parade floats kind of left and abandoned on the side of the streets.
Love it.
And whatever people are out there, they just definitely seem to just be staring in one direction
Perfect.
and standing still, like not really animated at all.
Well, that's good. Totally frozen.
And the weather's getting a little choppy. It's getting really windy. So the trees, you definitely hear the wind blowing through the trees, and the trees are swaying, and yeah, getting a little chilly for the time of season.
So we're at the place now, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
You said we
definitely
saw
have to.
like 2 cars or something.
Yeah, you definitely navigate through the town. But you guys do arrive to the clubhouse, and there's like 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot. One of them you're pretty certain just kind of always stays there.
I think it's dropped down.
I want to sneak over to the building and peek in a window, kind of super sneaky window by the bush, and
Okay.
sneak a peek.
Okay. So are you going to the back side of the building?
I'm gonna go wherever there's more cover, or where I think there's more cover. And I'm around town, so I would know. I'm in a lot of alleys.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be the one towards the office area, or what Bobby and Annika would know as the office area. They kind of see you slink past the front door and then around to the side. Yeah, you look in, and there's a light on in the kitchen area, but in the office area, there's no lights on.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? Are you guys getting out of the car, or?
I'm following you.
Okay, Bobby, you're following Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
I need a map. Can you give me a map? Can you draw a map for me? I'm totally kidding.
Oh, I was like, we actually did come up with a map for the clubhouse.
Well, I imagine it in my brain like that. My brain says there's like this door here, and there's a door right there.
You've got the dock.
Oh, there's a dock to this place.
There is. I was gonna say you should have asked.
Like a loading bay, actually.
Yeah.
For trucks.
So here, let me give a little idea here about what this is like. So we'll treat this as your dock, because like this building is actually longer. I don't know why I always draw in pink. It's like the first color, I guess.
It's I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because it's your color on your the bottom part, I think.
I have to run downstairs, so I'm going to swap out my stone with you, Bobby. Okay, put your stone.
Oh,
in.
okay.
I gotta be BRB.
All right.
BRB.
Yeah. The default color is that lavender.
Mm-hmm.
You can switch up colors by clicking on it and choosing the ballot.
Are you guys using where are you seeing the colors?
The drawing thing.
Oh, I see. I just see like the purple boxes. Is there like stones I'm supposed to see, or?
No, this is in progress building the
Oh.
drawing.
Oh, okay.
Sean's is tagging.
And then I think just this one down here.
Like the little monster.
Who drew the monster?
What monster?
Okay.
Who did it? Was it Olivia?
No, I don't draw very well.
It was John. Oh, damn it. You took it away. I was going to put a stem on it.
Okay, so I'll draw you your windows and I'll show you where you're at. The black lines are relatively like entry points. So in the kitchen, this is the kitchen. Let me give you a little freehand scribble here.
This is a great freehand map, by the way.
I know. So this is the kitchen. This is the office.
Mm-hmm.
This is the D, or the dock. Pretty much like an open area.
Mm-hmm.
This is the dining room, so we'll put that as an M. And then this is the lobby. And this is parking. All right.
And what building is this again?
It's the
So-
popcorn
The
place. Clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Where's the outside door?
So outside door, you did catch me on that one. I think I erased it because I didn't like the color.
At the ballpark, it would be right here, right?
So that's the parking lot.
Well, by the lobby, and then probably one by the dock, right?
Yeah, and then there's the front door that has there's like the little gazebo or like the awning that's in front.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is kind of like the entrance here, where it has like a little covered area, and the parking lot is down here. Let's see, let me get my cursor.
Because this is the garage door.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So which window? Where was the window that I looked through? Said the light in the kitchen was on, and something else.
Mm-hmm. So the light in the kitchen is on, and your window that you're at currently is right here. And that first window.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's a
But-
kitchen window.
But that's it, right?
For
There's nothing else in there.
no, not in the office.
People wise.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you just kind of make out furniture. There's no people though.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll go over to the door and jiggle the handle.
The office door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty locked. And yeah, you don't know where, but you guys are hearing scratching.
You guys hear that, or am I imagining that?
I don't know. Did I hear it?
Yep, everyone's hearing it whenever he mentions it.
Yeah, pretty normal for this place.
Okay. So I'm gonna. If I spent. Wait a minute. Does anyone have lockpicks?
No, but I could try.
Do I have any like bobby pins?
Yeah, I have a Bobby.
I mean, there is the door.
I can just lift the gate up, guys. If you want to go through the garage, the dock.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try that.
Well, I just can't see in there, so I don't know if there's anybody in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
I
go.
mean, you could always check out this room.
Which room?
The lobby.
The lobby. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. The lobby might be unlocked. Makes sense.
But the lobby doesn't have an outside facing door. Those are all windows, the blues.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's more of like a sitting room.
Have
Yeah,
we tried
let's
to
go.
open the windows?
Yeah, let's try to open a window.
Yeah, let's try.
We're really good at that, or you guys are really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to give you a boost, Bobby?
Nah, I got it. What was the roll for that, Chris?
So that was a brawn because it's a tough window.
There you go.
Yeah, so definitely your previous experience with the windows, you definitely learned how to really kind of apply the right pressure and just move, push your hands the right way. I forgot a door on this office. And yeah, the window slides open.
Go in there.
Okay.
Go in there, dude.
I check to the right and left of the window on the inside.
Okay. Definitely it's lightly lit in there, very dimly lit, excuse me. Not a lot of light coming through. You just kind of see the floor light or the light coming through the bottom of the door from the kitchen.
All right, well, I'll turn the
You
flashlight
see?
on and look for the creepy people.
What's in there, buddy?
Yeah, you see on the chair, there's somebody sitting there.
I just point to the chair and grab Dylan's head so they can see.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go in there.
Oh, I'll slide it in too. I mean, showing you that it's there.
Yeah, so this body sitting in the chair seems very I guess frail and thin. Sucked in cheeks, droopy eyelids.
Yeah, Boris, come on.
Not going anywhere near that.
Can I poke it
You're gonna go poke it?
with the crowbar?
Don't touch it. Let it be.
Or we can put a stone in it.
I put my stone in it.
Yeah. So yeah, your fingers just kind of poke through like wet tissue paper, and there's all kinds of like decayed gook and blood and eyeball juice.
Ew.
Yep. Nope. Not doing it.
Does it smell like death in the room?
It does. Smells very sweet though, almondy.
Ooh, almonds. That's like
Cyanide. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So let's pretend Danny said it because she was the.
How do you know about
well-
cyanide, Veda?
I mean,
the fire elements.
Theta
True
probably know a lot of that
color,
stuff.
No, I'm asking
was-
in character.
She was a
Like, how
war
do you know about
engineer.
that?
How do you know about? Yeah, good one, Dylan.
Well, I read a lot of spy novels. in my spare time.
Interesting.
Her husband had a mysterious death. I don't say that out
I'm
loud.
gonna help Annika.
Oh, that's a good one.
Annika, you're not coming in.
I'm coming in.
All right, I'll help you in.
Okay.
There are
I'm
some-
pretty hungry. Let's go to the kitchen.
I will help Theta in too. Okay. Is everybody in now?
Mhm. The two snakes slither in,
Oh right, we got 2 snakes.
and they kind of slither around the person in the chair. And Danny and Veda, you hear, this is not good.
You mean Bobby and Beta?
Oh yeah, Bobby. Sorry, you took your yeah. You hear, this is not good.
Why is this not good?
Another worship is about.
Another worship is about.
It makes absolutely no sense to me, but okay.
like proper English.
Close the window.
All right, I'll go close the window then. So you know what a window
Careful.
is now.
One's in here.
One
Well,
one.
yeah, of the other worship.
One of the other warships in here. I will warn everybody.
What does that even mean, dude?
I don't know.
It,
I'm a kid. What do you think I do? I don't know.
Maybe I should put
know
my
about.
stone in it because you're not getting it, Bobby.
You're right. I'm not high enough for this. I closed the window.
Mhm.
I assume you mean in here by like in the building,
Yes.
not in the room.
Not in this room.
Okay. I will let Dylan Dylan put the stone in if he wants.
All right, I'm gonna put my stone in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, Stony, where do we go? Go the direction. We'll follow you.
It starts. Stony starts slithering towards where he, first directed you guys into the warehouse part,
The dock. Yeah.
the dock area. And he
Okay.
kind of stops at the door because he's a snake. He can't operate doors.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
Form hands.
You want the snake
I'll
with
open the
hands,
door for him.
Little T-Rex arms.
Of a naga.
No, you're right.
I'll open the door for him.
Okay. Yeah, all of this, like, the door is a little tough to open. There's all kinds of, like, what you consider strings attached to the
What?
door,
Strings.
Oh.
and kind of like very thick, like webbing.
Oh no.
Well, let's
All I'm
burn.
gonna say is Annika.
It's not past the bedtime though, so we should be fine.
Yeah, I hate you now. Spiders are gross.
It's the middle of the day. There should be no spiders.
Rumor.
Well, where are they before? You know what
So
In the forest.
I mean? Here, so they obviously sleep somewhere during the day, and they come out at night.
They come from the forest.
I can still open the door though, right?
You can, yeah. It's just
It's
you kind
just
of
got
notice all these like,
webbing.
strings, webbing, kind of like hard.
I've
to
got
get through.
the perfect thing for this. I open the door.
Okay.
And inside is. Does Stony go in there? I'm opening it for Stony.
Stony. Oh yeah. So yeah, you open it if you want to gesture Stony to go in. He's gonna say, "You must be quiet. She's sleeping."
Can we kill her?
Okay, what do we do, Stony?
We must get to the under to complete the ritual.
Okay. So, who's got the hand?
The face ain't listening. So I think I'm out of control.
No hands needed here. We just must find the space and lay.
Find the space and lay.
Yep, because remember, in this area, all you have to do is find the location and lay on the ground.
Okay, we just have
And
to find the
it's-
mark.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll go in there.
Okay. Yeah, it's the floor's kind of slippery, but you can still manage to walk through.
I'll shine my flashlight on the floor.
What's that?
I'll shine my flashlight on the floor and follow him in.
Okay, yeah. It's just really thick, covered with like this slimy web kind of material.
Mmm.
It's sticky. Or
Slimy.
Slimy.
Okay, so we're not getting like caught in the web.
No. I mean, you kind of have to like clear through a little bit.
I'm gonna make sure my pepper spray's in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of slowly make my way through. Try not to slip, because that's disgusting.
Okay.
And look for the symbol from the new rock.
Okay. Yeah, so you just remember that the popcorn machine, where that little area was, the popcorn machine was prior, is just, it's kind of marked out on the floor. It's really dense though, almost like there's, I guess, like bed rolls almost, which you can make out. They're just rolls of webbing on that area.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move all this stuff. No problem.
Okay. So yeah, you
I'm
start
just-
moving,
Mhm.
and you start hearing that kind of chitter or the tapping or clicking noise. And
What is that sound?
I'm getting creeped out already.
Stony says, "Don't move."
Oh God.
I freeze right there.
She knows we're here.
Ugh. Okay.
And he says something that you don't really understand. It's a Arknasna, and you hear kind of this webbing kind of being torn a little bit,
Hmm.
and you see a giant spider descending from the corner of the room, from where you can see, because Bobby, you have the flashlight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you shine it on the?
Sure.
That's
Like,
wait.
do you turn it off or do you
Wait a
shine
minute.
it?
Well, it's been
I know
it's
the
been pointed at the
direction of
floor.
this thing, right? So it's like right above me.
Yeah, well, it's in front of you. It's not
it's in front of
above
me.
you. Yeah, it's in front of you.
I am definitely going to Aquanet fire this.
I
Thing.
have the Aquanet fire. Do you want me to
Why
use
do
it?
you have my Aquanet fire?
Because you handed me
You
last time
gave
because
it
of
to
the
him.
brawn checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I'll do it if you just be like, burn it.
Yeah, I will say that exactly. I will say, burn it.
All right. Bobby's excited to use a new toy and play with fire.
Okay.
He's running up to the thing and burning it.
All right. So let's give a brawn roll there.
Oh, not that high. Good, but not high.
Yeah. So you definitely do hit this giant spider. The spider's a little bit different though, because it's kind of humanoid a bit. It definitely looks humanoid, but you notice that its face doesn't really have a face. It's really kind of like a blank head. But you do see 6 similar stones forced into its where its head is, and it has like a mouth at the top of its head, and it's rearing its teeth like as you spray it.
Do I think I can rip a stone out?
Not quite, because the arms on this thing are very, very long. It only has 4 of them, but they're very long, so it's a little high for you to reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the thing's still far up then, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just like it descended, but it still has legs, so it kind of reared back when you flamed him. So it's out of reach right now. So
what if I yanked on one of the arms that's holding it to the web? Could I smash it to the ground?
Yeah, I would suppose if your strength was, powerful enough.
No, I'm not that bright, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you do manage to grab one of its arms, and it feels a lot like Stony, kind of that, paper mache body filling, empty, hollow structure. And you said you yank it. You're going to try to yank it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you yank it, and it definitely comes loose, and it kind of falls to the ground, and it's trying to like skitter at you, trying to run it at you, and it's gonna try to snap at you with its jaw.
Dylan, you're just gonna stand there frozen?
No, I'm gonna bash this thing with the baton.
Try to go for the stones, by the way. If it's like Stony, it looks like Stony.
Well, right now I want to make sure it doesn't bite me.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm going to bash it.
Bite me. What do you need? Do you need me to roll for me, by the way?
Yeah, just roll a. I think. Let's see. I think the only thing that would really get you out of that situation, it'd be your choice. How are you going to avoid this bite?
I mean, it's like fight or flight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I would definitely take Braun if I could, but that's not gonna happen.
Well, you could say I'm going to just try to endure the bite. That's possible as well.
Is that a Braun trait?
I mean, yeah, because at that point, you like say, well, you got to think about what Bobby would do. Like, would Bobby just say, "I'm going to get bitten and see what happens," and then?
Oh no, I know how to answer that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it goes to bite me, but I'm going to use my strength to shove it away from me as it tries.
Okay.
Like slide it back so it misses the bite, basically.
Okay.
And that would be a Braun check. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely do kind of, you had your contact on them, so you do shove it so that it snaps and misses you by an inch or so, and then Dylan, you are going to swing at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would say it was all while this is sort of happening.
Okay. Where are you aiming?
Go for the face.
Well, I would, but I just don't want it to skew your results. So, but yeah, I'll go for the head. That's typically where I aim.
Yeah. So you definitely make a good contact. Bobby pushes the spider creature back, and you aim for its head, and you definitely give it a good whack, and its head falls down to the ground, and its arms are kind of up, trying to like pick itself up, and it really seems like it physically was moved, but didn't seem like it really felt like it is injured. And it kind of pulls back and like kind of slinks away into the darkness of its web, and you just hear
Well, okay.
Should we chase it down?
No, go check that head. See if there's any stones in it.
Wait, the head came loose in
Oh,
it?
no, it didn't. It didn't.
Oh, I thought you said the
nothing
head.
came off of it. No, the
Oh.
head. Yeah, its head went towards the ground. But then
Okay.
it's kind of
Gotcha.
retreated after that, Yeah.
It
All right.
slunk off because you hit it so well.
Great. Cool. That's good. We're not dead. We win.
And then you hear, "All right, move the stone. We must move with the stones."
Okay, we're gonna go look for that symbol.
And you guys already know where it's at because it was right where Dylan was. It's just there's those bedroll web-looking things on top of it.
Okay. So Stoney, we just lay on it?
You have to move, and you have to move what is there and lay on the symbol.
I already moved all this crap, buddy. It's what caused the spider to come at me.
Did you move it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you can finish moving it. You notice that they're wrapped up bodies essentially.
Oh, hey.
Very gushy.
You gonna move the bodies and lay in that spot? How do you know you're not gonna become one of those dead bodies?
Well,
You're joining us, so
I
don't know.
Annika always does this best. She's always good at this part. Annika, will you try it first?
Great. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try it first.
Ah, you're so brave, Annika.
Yeah, great.
So, Annika, you're going to lay on the floor?
Yeah, lay on the floor first.
Yeah, so you lay on the floor. Huge rush of cold sensation. Everybody, you witness Annika kind of fade into this black, kind of ash-looking figure and then crumble away.
I'm gonna do it too.
Just like last time.
Same thing happens with you, Bobby.
Stoney, are you gonna get on it?
So Stoney just kind of like sinks into the ground. He doesn't have to, doesn't lay his snake body down. He and the cobra.
All right, I'm gonna go on it.
Okay.
And
So
before Danny gets attacked with the spider.
as you're laying down, you kind of notice one of the faces that's wrapped up, and you turn, your body kind of crumbles to ashes, go away, and when you kind of regain consciousness, you remember seeing that one of those bodies was Margaret, wrapped up in the cocoon.
Oh, he's poor Margaret getting killed.
We killed Margaret.
Don't hold true what I said.
We killed Margaret.
That's fucked up, man.
All right, well, the rest of you got to do this whole lay on the ground thing.
All right,
Or
I'll do it.
there's spiders coming back for you.
All right, I'll go ahead and lay on the ground.
Okay. All right. So Vede, you, same things, sink into ash and regain consciousness in an open space.
Okay. Like I'm in like another dimension or something.
Right. So in this area, it's just kind of an open space, and there's nothing. Like all you can really see is each other, and it doesn't seem like there's any kind of, it's an infinite amount of space in between everything and everyone.
Yeah, so this was essentially like the meat tree in the other place, right?
So this would be kind of like equivalent to the place after you ate from the meat tree.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Like laying on the symbol is like the equivalent of eating the meat from the meat tree.
Correct.
Yeah. Danny and Boris, you gotta enter. You're muted. You're both muted, actually.
Enter where?
Lay on the symbol.
I have been commenting and talking for a while.
Really? Oh man.
Good job.
No.
You are excellent at this Zoom call thing.
So glad I'm such a presence in this game.
Like, why aren't they responding to me?
Yes.
I was like, he's like, Danny's gonna get eaten by a spider. I was like, no, she's not. I'm with you guys. What are you talking about? Yeah, I've been with you guys. I'm already in there. What? Just go.
So, well, are you gonna lay Levi down first on the? Because you guys can't enter together.
Okay. No. Well, who's
Yeah,
ahead?
yeah, you want to lay him down first, because otherwise you don't know what's going to happen to the
You-
NPC while he's not yet there.
Yeah. So I lay him down, and then I lay down.
Okay, so yeah, you lay him down, and he turns completely black, figure ash pile, and then crumbles away. Same thing happens to you.
And lastly, Boris.
I go to the symbol too.
Did Boris enter with you last time? I don't think so. He
Yeah,
entered in the meat tree. There's no
Yeah.
meat today, Boris. You just lay down.
Because he was obsessed with the meat afterward.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So everybody, you're awakened, and as I mentioned, it's a big, it's just black space. Nothing's around you.
Flashlight, Bobby.
What?
Yep.
Flashlight?
Oh, right. Turn the flashlight back on, I guess?
Yeah. There seems to be no effect from the flashlight per se. You guys just still see each other. There's no ray of light coming from the flashlight. And matter of fact, you don't see either of the snakes.
Do we hear anything?
You guys do, yes. You can hear Stony.
Stony.
And Stony says,
Where are we?
this is the ancient temple before everything and anything was made.
Where's the creator?
The creator, we must go back and stop the creator. Use your stones.
Fucking
and we
stones,
will
Stony.
find-
You're killing me, man.
We will have a sacrifice prepared.
Oh my goodness. What are we sacrificing?
The snake?
The snake, that's right.
Yes, he was made for this, and he will be remade for it.
The snake's
Okay.
with us, right?
Yeah, the snake is with us. So
Oh, wasn't there like two of them or something?
well, one is Stony and one is the sacrifice.
That's right. Thank you.
So
Right.
I mean, but the slithery is with us, right? So it's prepared, Stony. We sacrifice your buddy. I'm so sorry. This is so weird. Stony. Let's do it.
So, yeah, you guys take out the stones.
Yep. Do the whole spiral thing again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah, you guys take out the stones. They do the same glowing bit. Boris, are you going to begin making your round?
That circle, the spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you walk up to.
Do we have the snake in the center?
Well, you don't see the snake, but you do see like a shimmering about you as you're kind of approaching Dylan.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go through the ritual.
Okay. So, yeah, Dylan, your stone glows purple as Boris approaches and touches the stone. He walks next over to Levi and touches Levi's stone, and it glows purple. And of course, Levi's like, "Whoa!" And it turns purple, and as you're going through Boris, you start, seeing that you're kind of like disappearing along the way. No pain. You're gonna come around to Danny. Stone turns purple. You're losing a little bit more of yourself, and you're going on to Annika, and you start feeling a lot less present. Um, and then you start walking over to Bobby, and by that time you start seeing a bright glow in the center of where all this is happening. Nobody else, you don't see anything. You just kind of see Boris walking around. Um, and you do see the shimmer that's around Boris. And you get to Veda and you start hearing a voice. And it just kind of sounds like, what you can tell, like horses and carts and wagons and whatnot. And then, like,
See what she
yeah,
did there.
I'm back in time.
and yeah, you start hearing a voice. It doesn't sound like Stony. It sounds kind of like Stony, but what you can assume it's probably the other snake. It says, "Don't be afraid. I am here, and I will be remade."
Is that just something Boris hears, or do we all hear it?
Mm-hmm. Boris hears it.
Okay.
Only Boris. Yep.
I guess I don't know. I keep on going.
Okay. So yeah, you walk past Veda, and at that point, Veda, Boris has a very kind of blank stare on his face, almost like the people that you notice throughout town. And he's walking towards this point in the center of everyone. Boris, the light gets so bright that you feel like it's such a great contrast from the before that it really, you can't even process it. It's like that deafening visual. And Dylan, you start feeling a little kind of light as well. You don't start not feeling your body, and your vision goes completely white as well. And then Levi absolutely gets a little panicked. He can't see anymore. Calls out to Danny. He's like, "Mama, Danny." You try to mouth something and you just can't get any words out, and your vision goes completely white as well. Annika, you absolutely can't see anything so white and bright. Bobby, same thing, and Veda, it goes completely white. Everybody starts hearing this. Yeah, everyone's kind of seeing this bright light now. They cannot see anything else. They don't hear anything. Slowly, you start hearing kind of like wood cutting and clops of horse hooves and wagons going on the way. And then Veda, you hear, "Wretched woman, get out of the way." I said, "Move and take your damn kid." And Annika, you wake up and you're kind of just thrown on the floor. It's muddy.
Are we like in the middle of a street?
You're like it's a dirt road, and you see wagons of
This is so weird.
wagons being pulled by carts full of like wood and lumber.
I'll put the flashlight away.
Yeah, so this guy comes up and he's like trying to help you up. He's like, "Get out of the way, woman. Don't you know we have a lot of work? And take your child. And that one too. Who are these people? And why?"
Sir, is there a parade happening today?
A parade? A parade? This is a lumber mill. If you want a parade, why don't you go into the town? Go hang out with the Hemlocks.
Sir, what year is it?
No. Don't you know? 1891.
Oh,
So we just went back in time.
Don't listen to her. She's lost it. Little kids, or I mean old ladies,
Either way, you guys need to clear out. We need to move these horses. Move or get stomped.
This is the
Okay,
best
well,
I
shit
guess I'll
ever.
move off the path.
How far is town?
How long is this gonna last? Oh my gosh, I'm so high.
Well, I mean,
This
it's
is
like
so crazy.
1891. We got to get back to 1980 something. So 89 years plus.
I guess I should just smoke some more.
So yeah, so you guys are gonna kind of scurry off the path there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really muddy. You guys are all muddy now. Yep. And so he just
Do I see a Stony the snake? Is there a snake in this road?
You don't, but you notice that there is another person there with you, and they're kind of just like looking at their hands, and they're grabbing their wrists, and they're like touching their face, and he said, "I am anew. Thank you, and then he runs off.
Oh, what?
That was the other
hell?
snake.
That was the other one, right? But no Stony.
No Stony.
Well, I'm gonna. Should we
Do we
follow
have
him?
our
What do you think?
Stone?
Should we follow him?
I think we should follow him.
Let's follow him.
Sure.
That snake. Yeah. I got some questions for that snake.
Do we have our stone still?
No, your stones, you don't find them on your person.
Oh, son of a.
I still have my Aquanet and lighter.
My
Yeah, all
Aquanet.
of those other devices
later.
you still have. Yeah.
I am a wizard in this time. I'm just saying.
We just have to live in 1890. Like, maybe we're good.
That's gonna really suck. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Like, we could invent stuff that's already hasn't been invented yet.
All right. So let me go and remember the formula for making aluminum, because that will make us rich beyond our dreams.
Can you remember it?
No.
How good you are.
I just know that was invented somewhere around 1920. 30.
Let's buy a saloon and run that.
And watch it burn.
1990? Oh my.
Let's start a food chain.
Let's go to the World Fair, guys.
All right. So I want to chase after Snake 2. Bruh.
Okay. You guys are
His
gonna
name is
chase-
Bruh.
chase After Bruh, that's his name.
Bruh, the
Yeah.
snake.
So he's just kind of like running, and he's like, I've made it, and he's jumping up, and he's just exclaiming everywhere. I've made it. I knew that this would work.
He's
and
clothes,
so on."
right? Or is he naked?
Mhm. Yeah, he's clothes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Can we call out to him?
In our regular clothes, or are we
Bruh.
I'm like, bruh.
What's up, bruh?
Yeah, you guys want to call out towards him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he turns
Bruh.
around and he's extremely ecstatic to see all of you, and he's like, thank you so much. Thank you, I couldn't thank you enough.
What's
I've been made anew in this wonderful time.
Who are
And he
you?
looks
What
up
the-
and gives a nice
Where's
good
the bruh? Where's the creator?
sigh. Oh, the creator. I do not know. Surely you must know who the creator is.
don't?
Oh, yeah, I do. We're gonna go to Hemlocks, right?
Yeah.
We gotta kill the originals.
Ah,
So-
yes, the originals, the creators. You have to reset your sequence in this sequence. Protect yours by ending theirs.
Let's go kill these people.
Wow. Bloodthirsty much? I'm a child. I don't murder people.
Today's the day, kiddo. Don't learn
Ah,
today.
you're a child now, but you won't be forever. You might as well be an adult then, and now.
There's
You
this
got an
thing called
opinion,
time.
bruh.
Okay, where do they live?
Go into town. Ask about. I'm not from this place. I do not know much. I do know that I want. What is this? Water?
Yeah, it's that white or it's a clear stuff that runs in rivers.
Yes. This body has many memories.
Make sure
I
to
like
boil it
them.
first.
So is this your body?
No, he took it over. Obviously.
So, okay.
He's a
I
snake.
must.
Well, hey guys, I think we should head to Hemlock, and you know, he's probably the Hemlock house is probably the same here as it is where we're from.
Okay.
So let's go there.
Hold on. What
We don't even
is
know what
Snaky's
this guy wants.
goal?
What exactly do people think?
Wait,
have
I
to
can't.
have the
Rashad, can't. You're not coming through. Can't hear you. I
Can you hear
mean,
me now?
can hear you, but like the.
You're over talking.
No, I just couldn't hear her.
Over talking
The-
somebody else. It's like a sound layer thing. Anyway.
Okay.
Words.
Never mind.
Yes.
So, so, were you, Boris? Were you asking a question?
What is this? What's Snaky's plan?
Are you gonna ask him?
Yeah. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I, William Lancust, will live my life.
Here on this planet in this sequence?
Yes, the sequence
year?
is now mine.
Are you gonna have kids?
I already have 3 of them.
Are they gonna be stones like you?
No, they were already created before I came into this consciousness.
Wait. So what happens if you have kids after you came into that consciousness?
I assume they'd just be like any other. What are you, humans? We're humans now.
He took
Yes.
over his body and he still has his memories, so he's still.
So the greatest. Yeah, I get that part, but so the greatest aspiration of the Stones is to be reincarnated in somebody else's body and take over their life in the 1890s.
Not always in the 1890s. Some
This
in
is
the
a
future.
bad year. I mean, you got cholera and typhoid
There's a plague coming up in 20 years, right?
and
we-
2 world
if-
wars.
How do you guys know all this stuff? You guys, Boris. Yeah, you know so much stuff, man.
Wait,
You read a lot.
or the snake?
What's that?
What's that, Michelle?
Who is in this person's body, Stody or the other snake?
Bruh.
It's bruh,
Snake.
Bruh, the other snake.
bruh.
No, well, his name's something Lancaster.
Yeah.
his name is
William Lancast.
William
All
Lancaster.
the questions to this random snake. He's just
Do we
happy-
know of any? I'm
Wait.
sorry, Michelle.
What, Rochelle?
No, this snake is just happy to be alive. Like he's not a part of really anything. He was
I don't
just-
trust that snake.
Well, we're making more out of it than I think it needs to be.
Well, I mean, he's reincarnated in this not reincarnated, but
He's
No, it's
been
like-
popped into somebody else's body.
No, it's crazy. We shouldn't probably allow it, but it happened, and like I don't think that's like the point.
Are you guys gonna kill him?
Oh God, no.
He's all
you,
grateful.
you must understand, we don't continue if we are not sacrificed for a new sequence.
So
I hope
you were sacrificed.
Yes, I've died many times.
I mean, that's not really a sacrifice. I don't know.
Hopefully we can remember.
Do you know what eternity is like?
I'm aware of the concept.
I don't know when it ends.
Wow.
Okay.
It's about the immortality, is it?
Was it painful?
The first millennia was. After that, you just seem to go through the motion. But I must go. My
Wait,
wife
hold on.
has.
Are you?
He's gonna go
So
take
are you gonna
his-
be? Are you gonna be sacrificed again?
Not until I expire from this life.
Okay, so you're gonna die, and then you're
And
gonna turn
become
into
a stone again.
A stone again.
Yes.
So is this the same stone?
No, you must find your. You called him Stony.
Yes.
He's here, but he's in his alternative self.
You know
So
what that
don't be alarmed.
Well, thank you for all your help. You were actually very, very helpful. Very helpful. Let's.
Do you have any powers?
I did when I was before. Now I'm just as you are, a human.
I look back to the rest of the group. Are there any Lancaster in our town?
That was my maiden name.
What?
Oh. Yes.
Plot twist.
Are you serious? Was it?
No.
Wait, like.
I'm kidding.
Okay. I was like, oh, okay.
It could be. I don't know.
I don't remember if there were any Lancasters in the city.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
no. If you think, all you guys are thinking back, there's no real mention of it. Yeah. So he kind of again pleads with you. I must go. My wife is making dinner and is expecting me back. You
What's
see,
your address?
I'm a banker in this time.
Bruh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. We'll live your life.
You can find me off of the old highway near where the clubhouse was.
Will be.
Right, will be. I forget these time frames.
How old is Hemlock, bruh?
Hemlock in this time?
Uh-huh.
Senior or junior?
Will be OG.
The
Senior. He is but maybe 40.
got it.
Do we gotta kill his kids or just him?
I don't know if killing is necessary.
What do we do?
We could always.
You must stop the creator from being made.
So his kid is the creator?
The kid which is to be.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to seduce this guy. Let's go.
What? Did
Here
you just
comes
like
to
glimpse
Kyra.
over to Kyra? Oh God, reality's collapsing.
Let's do this.
Annika's like, I'm a grown ass woman. And an elf. My God.
We're gonna that's how the next session, that's how it's gonna start. It's like the ritual, like you wake up,
Your dimensions, bro.
you're in a different you're a dwarf, a gnome.
In Hemlock.
The multiverse.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Hemlock.
Wait, so the creator isn't born yet, but it's Hemlock's son.
Yeah.
It's
Junior? Or the first or the second or the third?
You're asking Bra that?
Yeah.
I'm not certain. You'll have to understand. I don't have any memories of what this should be, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Well,
All are.
let's go find Hemlock at least and see
Totally awesome.
if we can learn anything.
Okay.
And also, your friend, it's not stoning. And this time he'll remember. His name's Azio.
It's what?
Azio.
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 A-Z-E-O.
Azio.
Name of just like Azure.
And what's your name?
William
Bruh.
Lancaster.
Oh, William Lancaster, yes.
No, what's your stone name?
I do not recall that. Not until I become stone again.
Is Azio A-Z-E-O?
He's A-T-I-A-O.
A-T-I-O?
A-T-I-A-O. Atio.
Azio.
E-I-E-O?
Here,
That was off.
let me tell you. Hold on.
Like that.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oops, I put an X-ray in there.
Where are you guys typing?
I did roll 20.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, that was super helpful. Can I still call you bruh?
I guess if that's an endearing term of your time, yeah.
It is very endearing. Well, bruh, I think it's time to go check out Hemlock, no?
I'm about to Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka y'all. I said, "Good day, sir."
Goodbye, I'll be as well.
Farewell.
Wait. Does anybody else think that Lancaster should make us some small bank accounts with interest?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then in our future we'll all be rich, or in
Oh,
our present
yeah.
time we'll all be rich.
I'll just
Yeah.
put like $5 in it.
Yeah, I mean, how many of you have actual like a long family bloodline in Hemlock Farms?
I
Danny,
don't.
you don't. Boris, you don't. Beta, I don't think you would. Annika,
Oh yeah, Annika.
Hey,
I have no
Annika.
idea if Bobby does or not, and Bobby doesn't know either.
Dylan?
Dylan probably would.
But
I'm totally a townie.
Also, guys, you're not going to put money in bank accounts because the Great Depression happened between now and then.
Oh.
Wells
a lot of the banks, if
Fargo.
not all.
Wells Fargo was the only bank to survive the depression.
Okay, not to know.
How do you guys know so much about banks?
William, what?
You guys
I
care
just like to
about
point out
banks?
that I
Do
have an
kids
Aquanet
play?
can.
You are
That
such
Aquanet can is
nerds.
Made of aluminum.
God,
I'm
you're
just
such
saying.
nerds.
You know what aluminum was worth? Like pure aluminum was worth in 1891. There's a
Man,
reason why the Washington Memorial is topped with aluminum, and it's not because they wanted to cheap out on the fucking top of that thing. It's because at the time that was a lot of expensive metal.
We were just talking
the
about
monies.
like statues and stuff. Are they ever going to make like, yes, there's like presidential statues, but they're like these little stupid statues. Are they ever going to make like the Washington Monument, where like the giant like palace of like Abraham Lincoln, or the Mount
What?
Rushmore? Are they going to do that to any current president ever again, you think?
No,
No.
the whole point of the go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was just gonna say, because we're on the path of human existence erasure.
Yeah. Also, the whole point of the mall was to be like, I mean, when they put the mall, it's to be like America's great and powerful. See, we've got monuments.
Yeah, but why don't we do that anymore?
They did. They just made the World War II monument not too long ago.
Mhm.
No, but like of one particular person. Well, that's like a big thing.
Because elevating people is problematic. Also, you know Mount Rushmore is really hated by the native population, right? That wasn't done because of great reasons.
Yeah.
I also
So-
think that there's not exploitable labor in the
war. So that's kind of a
Yeah.
big part of it.
That's a good point too. All they can do with machines.
Who are you talking?
Oh, girl, just like the pyramids, you think those went up with good benefits and premiums? um, okay, so yeah, William
That's
sitting.
relatable, and I said, yes, there sure is.
So William kind of says, "Okay, I must go now. Any other questions? My wife's going to be mad.
What kind of food's your wife making?
I believe she makes pheasants from the markets.
That sounds tasty.
Wow.
Yes.
Bye.
Go enjoy your pheasants.
Have a good.
Yes. And he goes off and he's just shaking everybody's hand as they walk by.
William's a great guy.
Brog got his day. Now we have to go find a Teal.
So yeah, you guys kind of see a township sign pointing down the road.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going that way.
you're gonna walk that way.
Are there any horses that look similar to any of the vehicles that we drove?
No, a lot of the horses are working horses or like larger breeds pulling wagons of lumber.
All right.
Are there any wagons attached to horses?
Wagons attached to horses?
They look like our cars.
Oh no. Look like your car. Yeah.
This one has a sign on it that has the same letter number combination as the license plate.
This one has a drawing of a Bigfoot.
Right.
We should actually see a Bigfoot now. Just like, let's just all agree that we all saw Bigfoot and that he didn't come with us. So too bad for him.
You know what's gonna happen? Jeff is gonna actually be Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He's been a shaved Bigfoot all along.
It's true. Anyway.
So I head towards the town thing.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are walking past people, they're kind of like looking at your clothes and looking at you and
We do look really
women-
weird in clothing
the
wise.
women definitely are just like looking at Annika, Veda, and Danny, and they're like,
I imagine Annika's like dressed a little Victorian though.
she's muddy though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're all showing way too much ankle and shoulder right now.
We are just a pair of hookers, basically.
We have
And,
to
like-
steal some clothes.
We're wearing weird ass material
Yeah.
too because nobody's clothing was this fine. Like you have no idea how light our clothing is compared to theirs.
Yeah,
This
I mean
shit's all wool.
the men of the town definitely are like laughing at, definitely Boris and Dylan.
I've got
They're
a
kinda
jean jacket
cool
and
shit,
army
uh-huh.
boots on. I'm like, oh. They're laughing at.
Yeah. I mean, Bobby, what are you wearing? Are you still in your gi?
No, I'm probably in like a t-shirt, untucked, and some shorts.
Yeah. So they're probably giving you some weird looks, but they definitely are looking at kind of the older men of the group, and they're like laughing.
Surprised I haven't picked a fight with you guys yet.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and ignore that as much as possible, even though it's really fucking bugging me. And do I see anything that's like Hemlock related to this?
Yeah, you see you definitely see like a pamphlet on the floor and like posters about Mayor Hemlock bringing great prosperity with his lumber mill. And then, next plans is a mill. And then also it mentions, silver and iron in the hills of Hemlock.
Lumber Hills.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Steal some clothes, and then go find Hemlock.
Let's go shopping.
Well, we can't really go shopping. We ain't got no money.
Well, maybe the.
I mean, I feel like at this time the dollar is still recognizable, although they might wonder whose face is on the bill.
That dates too, and it'll be a different dollar bill than it
They're
was.
It'll be different.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. They're like, what is this?
Ooh, charted to Sir Lancaster.
You want to go into
The bake
just be
manager. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, let's go. We'll pull.
Work.
Ask Lancaster for money.
No. We're gonna charge him. We're gonna bill him.
Oh, William Lancaster, the banker.
We're part of his
Yeah,
new house staff.
Like a humble guy.
He's a banker. He'll be fine.
He has enough. He has attorney to pay these bills. So
I mean, he's having pheasant tonight, guys.
yeah.
Right.
All right. So you guys want to go into a store? Do you want to go into like a clothing retail store, or do you want to go into like a general goods store?
I mean,
Clothing.
we might have to go to the general store. I don't
Well,
know.
I guess a clothing store back then would really just be a seamstress, right?
I mean, the clothing stores look
Tailor.
pretty up to the nines. Like,
Okay.
they have like frilly dresses and like,
Not gonna go crazy. We're all gonna
Uh-oh.
simple frocks.
whoa, she's glitching out, y'all. she might be Sony for all we know, guys. You started like lagging, and your voice was like,
I was like, I was wondering because I was like, I didn't say anything that funny.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. You were phasing out for sure.
Okay, so we're like simple, inexpensive frocks. Boys, you get some knickers and some, button downs, and let's go.
Yeah, you definitely do see one of like the stores, and like you guys are on Main Street, and in the middle is a fountain, but it looks like they're kind of installing bricks still into the fountain. There's no paved roads at this point. Very youthful looking Hemlock Farms downtown. You do see one of the store in that like the building on the corner that you guys remember from your time, but yeah, it just says it says Hemlock Farms General Goods Store, and on there it says work clothes, leisure, and sporting.
Leisure.
Leisure clothing being a full suit
Well, I mean, we have.
and hat.
No, this one we'll do. We'll say it again.
So it's workman, leisure, and sporting.
Well, leisure doesn't mean it has to be like a full work suit. It can be like leisure. Like it doesn't have to be like a leisure suit. Just
Oh no,
simple.
back in the in the 1800s, leisure was like, I'm gonna go play volleyball in my corduroy. If they even had corduroy, they probably had linen, like you said, or wool.
So then sporting. We should do sporting.
Sporting is like they have like sweaters on display, pants, kind of like canvas pants.
We gotta get workerman stuff so we can go to that lumber yard, right?
Workermen.
Why are we
they
going back to
have-
lumberyard though?
Because that's what he said. Isn't that what he said for Atio?
Wait, did you say Atio's back at the lumberyard?
He's around in this time. I don't know if he's in the
Oh.
lumberyard per se. Yeah.
Sorry.
The helping hand if we're gonna go talk with Hemlock. So we gotta look decent enough. But
Yeah.
so we all get little sporting outfits, get little Victorian dresses. And, yeah, we're good to go.
Okay, so yeah, are you guys all entering at once into the
Edwardian. This is Edwardian. Yes, it is.
Are you guys all entering at once the store?
Oh yeah.
Okay. This lady comes up and she's very pristine. She's like, oh. Well, what brings you into this establishment?
We were robbed.
Clearly of your dignity.
Yes, that too. Can we get some clothes?
Do you have money?
And Boris, what did you say we were gonna do?
We will be billing this to Sir Lancaster.
Sir Lancaster.
So we are guests of his.
Who is this Lancaster?
Sure, you know Sir Lancaster. He's the manager of the bank.
Oh, you mean William Lancaster?
Yes.
You mean to say you know William Lancaster?
Chris is killing it with the accent.
Yes, that's exactly who we're talking about. Did you not receive word ahead?
And who might you be if to know Mr. Lancaster? You know, he's
We're
quite-
visiting relatives from Europe.
Go ahead and roll a charm. And I think, let's see, rebellious.
Oh,
Ooh. Oof.
Oof. Hold on, let me see what your. I feel like your rebellious has an effect here. Rebellious. Add 3 when resistant persuasion from adults. Interesting. So that would give 4. She says, I don't quite believe that you're an associate of Lancaster. However, you, my child, you, young girl, yes, you look like some locals. Are you from this city?
Yeah.
And who is your family's name?
I'm just gonna make up a name. Johnson, the
No,
Johnson family.
You have an old wealthy family. You need to use your family's name.
That is my family's name. I just made it up. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were saying in this moment you made it up.
So yes. I suppose you are more welcome in this establishment. The Johnsons are well known for their work in building most of the buildings here. But you others?
Yeah, I'm a cousin from Europe.
A lot of Europeans.
I said, we're visiting from Europe.
You remember your great grandpa's name?
Shall I charge it against their account then, Miss Johnson?
Yeah. Can you do that, please?
We can. And what is your first name so I can put it on the receipt?
Annika?
Those Johnsons, so creative with their names.
Let's go hog wild.
I remember when Violet was born. Hmm. Anyhow, don't get anything dirty. You guys are filthy. You look like you came from the lumber mill itself.
Yeah, we just had a tumble outside there.
Clearly.
Oh.
Roll in the hay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys definitely. What do you guys choose out?
Well, if you look in the chat, you can see an example of
Oh,
easy
you-
1890s fashion.
Garb, 1819 garb. Boom, nice. I like the Colonel Sanders suit in the back there.
That's easy outdoor fashion, by the way.
What state are we in? For Hemlock?
Massachusetts.
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 Yeah, it's a mix.
Okay, so we're not really like homesteaders then, because we're like more in the New England area.
Correct. Yeah.
I am going to choose whatever a young man's sporting outfit looks like.
Okay.
I'm guessing some pants and a sweater.
Yep, you got some linen pants and a sweater, a nice little, popped collar.
Yeah, and a hat probably.
A nice little wide brim hat.
Because they way overdressed back then.
Should we all look the same, or?
I think you just pick whatever fancies you. I don't think it really matters. We're not going to like pretend like we're like a paramilitary group or anything. So.
Okay, I guess I'll do the workwear because.
Okay. So you got some
in line.
Got some overalls and a linen T-shirt. Okay. You can probably keep your shoes. I feel like because you got boots, they're just newer looking.
Yeah, I don't know what I got on. I might have tennis shoes on or sneakers. So
I was gonna say, yeah, you're about 110 years ahead of the game there.
Yeah.
I guess maybe 70, not so far, but because sneakers were introduced for like basketball,
right,
and sporting in general.
Yeah.
By all you know, maybe you're the one that actually gave them the idea.
Oh.
And so, yeah, Annika, Victoria, she kind of takes you and she puts all these like fancy little frilly tops, and she, gives you a nice little shoulder coat, and she does your hair. She kind of gives you like a hair treatment where she just like washes it in a bowl, dries it off.
Why is she being so nice to me?
Because your family's rich.
No. Oh, we're like the super rich family next to the Hemlocks.
Oh yeah, your family definitely, from what you can tell, the family that she's relating you to are contractors pretty much that build and are managing most of the city's development.
Okay.
She's like, oh, I think your family's going to be so delightful in this beautiful paisley yellow scarf.
Ew.
Did you care for a parasol today?
Do I want a parasol today? Is that what you just said?
It gets quite sunny, even though it might be gloomy today. It's quite sunny.
Yeah, I will take a parasol.
Excellent. It's better than those.
Your arm.
It's better than those bonnets that the maids wear.
Okay, I don't want to be a maid.
Nah, who does, my sweet?
Ooh boy.
Oh.
She was like, oh, and I see you must be joining the labor force. A friend of Lancast. She kind of tilts her nose at you.
Who,
like,
me or Boris?
Boris. She moves on to you, Bobby, and she says, oh, well, that's quite fitting. I could see you must be great friends with Annika here. She really pronunciates your name. Like she can't get that good feel off of her tongue. Annika.
It tickles my mouth.
It's so delightful, fizzy. And you, what is your name? Quiet one.
There's two of
Yes,
them.
sir, you?
Me?
Yes. What are you looking for today? I see clearly some kind of workman with those boots.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I'm looking for something that was just a little bit better looking than those people that were laughing at me. Still bothering me.
I'm not certain if that fits your aptitude, but feel free to take a look. And she kind of points you to like the the gentleman's section where you have like all these very like thick wool coats, and you kind of see a lot of brass buttons and fixtures on them. Everything kind of seems to come in like a 3 or 4 piece set.
Yeah, I'm going for that. I need a suit.
Well, here, take a changing room. Try it on. Don't get it dirty. And
Okay.
you and the little one, what is your occupation? Whoa, that was creepy, Danny.
My thing's still glitching.
It was
No.
like your head was in one position. There's like.
Is it Danny's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she just points to the mannequin, and she sees this pretty little dress on the mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. Come on. It's just like a simple. If I can get it to load. Here we go. One second.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works. Click on this. Just this with the matching brim hat.
Yeah, dress Levi too.
So the simple pink dress with matching hat, and then I'll just for that time like a little boy would be in some simple like knickers and a white cotton shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's she definitely sees you eyeing the dress, and she says, that would be most perfect on you. And here's the standard range for all the children these days. And she gives you, clothes for Levi. And then Veda, she's approaching you. She's like, and a woman of your stage.
Call her a spinster. Come on, call her a spinster.
I mean,
Are
like
you a school teacher?
Like 25, I.
No, a spinster is someone who's never been married.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you've not been married by 25.
Yeah, so you're a widow.
All right. Well, I want something. I need a good hat. And let's see here. I'm trying to find something that like a color picture, but like I like some of these things that are like in black and white.
It better not be like Professor McGonagall or something.
Okay, let me see. I want to see if I can copy an image into the chat. Oh, maybe it didn't work.
Are you taking a picture from the internet?
Yeah.
Right click, open image in new link or new tab. And then once you got in a new tab, just copy the address at the on the bar.
Huh? Open image in new tab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then do what?
Copy the address in the image bar or in the address bar. Copy the address in the address bar. Yeah. And then paste it in the chat.
Okay.
There you go. It's a fancy dress.
I don't know. That's
Yes.
fancy,
Ooh.
probably, right? I need more like everyday.
I mean,
like that, but like tailored down.
Yeah, but yeah, just like exactly.
It's a little less lace, made of cotton.
okay.
But definitely
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's that?
I'm gonna share like another picture, but it's like a black and white picture.
Mhm.
Here. And then you guys can just imagine that in color.
Okay.
Imagination. Imagination.
imagine there's a lane.
Okay.
It's easy if
There you
you
go.
Ah, okay.
middle.
Yeah, very,
Nice.
very school teachery.
Which one?
Maybe the one on the right. I kind of like the bow.
I had a feeling. I just had a
Mhm.
feeling. I was drawn to the one on the right, and I said, "That's Veda."
It looks so happy.
They're all nice. I mean,
Yeah, they're all like pretty cool, and I like their bicycles.
But I felt like you wanted
I
that.
just like, I wonder how badass of a pose they thought this was. They're like, no, grab my handle, grab it.
pedal
They're
at the
gonna
same
be
time.
so wild.
And depending on what era this is, stand there for 10 fucking minutes, by the
We
way.
have so much
Yeah.
momentum.
It's a cool picture.
Yeah, I love that. I love seeing old time pictures and thinking like, man, this was like the fucking shit.
They're
Right.
like Charlie's Angels of the 1890s.
There was this photo, and we were cracking up. It was during the Spanish flu. It was a photo taken during the Spanish flu, and it was a family photo, and it was a mom, a dad, their two kids, and like I'm guessing it was like his brother and sister-in-law or sister and brother-in-law. They were like kind of like that, and then like her little child, and they were all wearing masks, like because of the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
But the catch was the dad was holding a cat in this family photo, and the cat was wearing a mask. And everyone was like, "Oh, isn't that funny?" But I turned to Zach and I was like, "What we don't know about this photo is that man, and the dad who was like in the mask. He was like the grumpiest, grouchiest man you've ever seen." And I said, "That man loves that cat more than he loves his children. That man loves that cat more than he loves his wife, more than he loves his stupid brother-in-law who can't keep a job, and his sister-in-law and their stupid niece or nephew or whatever it was." I was like, "Look at that cat. That cat he's like holding, he's like, this cat is in the family photo." I was like, "This cat has its own mask. He's holding it, and he's demanding it be in the family photo during the Spanish flu." I was like, "That man loves that cat. That cat is know it."
Sure enough.
That's funny. Yeah, old pictures are great. So yeah, she finds you, something pretty much as you kind of were, looking for. You try on a couple of jackets to see which one works out. And she has your clothes and she says, "And what do I do with in this garbage?"
No, I pick up my old clothing and put it in my backpack, or yeah,
Okay.
which I still have.
I guess
which looks odd.
young boys will have something to destroy. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting my stuff back in my backpack too.
Yes.
And
Is it-
I'm not wearing whatever shoes. I got my boots on that I normally wear.
you left your boots on? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I left my sneakers on, so if somebody looks down, they might be like, "That's weird." But I'll be
Okay.
comfortable.
And the rest of you, will you be keeping this garbage?
I don't know. I wonder if we should keep it just in case, like when we go back.
Yeah, when we go back, we have clothes. You know what I mean? Like we can just be like, oh, we felt like dressing up. You know, we're cosplaying or we're whatever.
We were
It was
LARPing.
great. It was
LARPing in the
I'm like,
1800s.
Boris, give me your stuff. You
Okay,
can put your stuff in my backpack if you want.
take it down.
Okay.
I don't need my stuff.
Ooh, okay. So she's like, of course. Never wear last season. Of course, Annika.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, and if you can just, Annika, go ahead and sign here so we can build it to the proper family.
I'll sign it.
Okay. In the book, you see a couple of Hemlock names. Do you care to kind of just glance at them, or are you just gonna sign?
I want to know who they are.
Sure. So you see on the lines above Johnson, Violet and Henry Johnson's name, you see a Hemlock J, Hemlock L, and then a Hemlock D.
Okay, so I'm going to tell that to the group when we get outside the store.
Okay, so she says, oh, you guys look absolutely supreme. Enjoy your day.
Thank
And
you.
she says, oh, and Annika, do tell them to leave Brutality for me. Let them know how well we took care of you.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
So she's asking you to ask your family to make sure to leave a tip when they come to pay their debts.
Oh, great. All right, yeah, I'll be sure to tell them.
Such an odd family.
I can't wait for them to get the bill. It's gonna be great.
It's not even gonna put a dent in anything, but okay.
The dad would just probably think like, oh, my wife went spending again. All right, we're off. Do we want to stop here?
Moira Rose with your accents.
Who's that?
Moira Rose, like
Oh
from
boy. Moira Rose, nice. Yeah. So you guys emerge out into the streets. And yeah, you see people hanging up like streamers or like just really kind of like cheesy decorations around the center.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Are you asking a passerby?
Yes.
Okay.
We're new.
An adult or a child?
Yeah, like a friendly young woman who's chatty with her friend. Like I see like a pair of like, young ladies like giggling and talking.
Oh, well, of course you don't know. You must be not popular. Today is the celebration of this town's birth and creation, hosted by Hemlock himself. Obviously, you're not invited. And then she gets up and walks away.
Oh, you look fat in that dress, by the way. And then I just...
She just looks back at you and like fixes her little cage underneath her dress and walks away. You created an eating situation with her right there. But yeah, you start seeing these posters about the third third annual township anniversary dinner.
Let's find out if this guy's married. Is he married? Because like we got to stop him from banging his wife, right?
Oh, the Hemlock.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I mean, maybe.
We've got to stop the creator. Or maybe we stop this party so the town is never created?
No, the town's already created. We're here.
We're just celebrating the town's creation.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea what we got to do, but
We have to
Yeah.
stop the creator. And he said that the Hemlock's son is the creator. So
We have to find Stony in this time period.
yeah, Atio.
Yeah, you're right on.
Whatever.
So we should be asking around about him, I think.
Well, they're not going to know him by a Tio.
Wait, so even if we keep on like rebirthing the stones, what's the point of that? We're trying to avoid the creation of the stones, right?
I don't know. In some way or another, we're trying to avoid the destruction of the world. That's what's hinted at.
Or at least our timeline.
Yeah.
So in Hemlock lineage, they're creating the stones, and the stones are going to be used to destroy the world.
That's what we think. I mean, like Stoney's not exactly giving us very clear instructions here. He's
Stoney's-
gonna
I mean, because
go
I think
destroy
we're
the creator, and
Honestly,
we were pretty.
yeah.
Whatever show.
I said the William, the last Stony guy, the snake, he was actually very helpful. He gave us a lot of great information. Anyway.
Yeah. I feel like when we first went into the Upside Down, we were pretty close to destroying the world. If well, no, not really. Oh no.
Take it away.
I don't know.
Well,
So
yeah,
all the stones were people.
we're the people of stones.
Creator stones are people. I don't know about all the stones. Maybe all the stones. I have no clue.
Or were they sacrifices and only, I don't know.
I think we gotta find Atio, and I don't know that they won't know him by that name because William said he's known as Atio here.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
he may be known as Atio.
I thought
Okay.
that was his stone name or something. I was confused. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Have we left the store yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out like on the street, like
We just
outside.
left.
Can I go back in and ask if there is an Atio in town?
Yeah, you want to go in and ask the cashier and attendant?
Yeah, just
Okay. Yeah.
I try to charm her.
Yeah, so you come back in, she says, "Oh, you child."
Yes, ma'am. I apologize for this intrusion. Thank you again for your services. But
Oh, now he comes back with manners.
yes, I've had a revelation. My friends and I were wondering if you happen to know a person named Atio in this town.
She kind of scoffs and looks back, and she says, "Oh, Atio, what? Why do you care? Who of anybody would matter to bother with that thing?"
Oh, he hit it and quit it.
Just a courtesy check again. Our friend before arriving from Europe, our network of friends and family asked us if we could check up on him or them. Sorry, I'm not sure what it is.
Strange. If you must find Ezio, you can find him in his hermit's cabin on the outside of town. I have no idea. Careful. He does seem to have quite the collection of traps and oddities on his property.
Which direction?
Oh,
Northeast, southwest?
he must be awkward. South of here. Follow the road until it becomes just a hovel and continue forward on the trail.
Thank you so much, my lady. Good day.
My lady. Please.
Okay, so we know where Atio is, so let's go south. Do we want to go find Atio first?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we're gonna find a 19th century redneck.
I think we're gonna find a very small man with no face.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are going south. You're passing, newspaper stands and a lot of Hemlock anniversary party, invite only, the biggest celebration and party that one could ever have been invited to. What's that?
YOB.
It's open bar. Clearly Hemlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you guys get to the end of town. You guys kind of reminisce on Papa Pastulio's. It's actually
missing that place.
Yeah, it's actually a pastry shop now.
Not as good.
Patisseries. And yeah, you guys see where it kind of turns down to a trail. This road kind of just ends. Dylan and Boris, you guys kind of identify that this is down by where the shack was when you guys found the old lady.
Right.
And gave her a good bash.
Good job.
Oh, this is just as I thought. Everything's the same, man. So these dimensions, I was telling you before, they're all interconnected with this stuff here. Boris, we need to smoke more. And I just start smoking.
How much stash do you have in your pocket?
It's never ending. I have so much adversity.
Is that where you use all your adversity tokens for resourcefulness?
I'm always trying to earn them by doing boneheaded things, just so I can keep my stock up.
Yep. And the woods definitely are very unkempt and thick and hard to kind of walk through. If there wasn't that trail, you'd probably have to be climbing over a lot of tree stumps and things like that.
You don't say the woods are unkempt?
They're all natural.
All natural.
I'd say it's wild.
Yeah. So do you guys keep walking down the trail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get to a little like a clearing, and there's just like this kind of like old piece of wood with very pale red ink that says warning.
Just says warning on it?
It just says warning on it.
Okay.
Let's keep going. This seems right.
I mean, once you see the warning, it's obvious that Gonna go
Um,
towards it.
Well, also, while we're walking, Dylan and I were just passing back a.
Oh, you guys are smoking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk in the woods.
This is crazy, man.
So
Keep going. What else? What do we find?
yeah, so in the clearing, you see a little shack and a shed next to it, like a little wood shed.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Curtains are
open up the
closed
shack.
on it.
I'm just gonna open up the shack.
You're gonna open the shack.
Yep.
Watch
So,
out. There might
Before
be
you
traps.
before you even get to the door opens.
Whoosh. Baton is out.
Okay, and you see this like very skinny, pale, lanky human.
Is it a lady?
It's not. It's not Lady Damascus. Sorry. It's actually kind of you can't really tell. It's very pretty features, but it's very very tall and lanky, and it's just wearing like a white shirt, very loose fitting. You could tell that they kind of just bought it because it fit. Baggy pants, and you hear, "Oh, I've been waiting." And they duck out of the door, and you see they have very long fingers, claw-like.
Uh-huh.
It says, "I'm much better in this time."
Atio,
Yes, Dylan.
you are
And all.
super creepy.
This was my original form.
Okay, so this is Stony at you.
Yes.
This is
I didn't
Atio.
I couldn't take all of my knowledge with me to your time, but I took what I could.
But now
So
you
you-
have all of it?
Yes.
So how do we reset the sequence, Atio?
The sequence. We must stop the Hemlocks from creating
The creator.
the creator, which happens tonight.
Tonight's
Their
the-
party is not a party. It is a ceremony and ritual.
Okay.
Ew.
But we mustn't kill, because Danny, your fate would be changed.
How so?
Why is she related to
see-
Hemlocks?
Father Josiah Hemlock is throwing this party with his wife, Daniela Hemlock,
Oh boy.
and Levi Hemlock, who is in their near 20s, is to take a peculiar interest in witchcraft tonight.
Are these like are they my like great grandparents?
Not grandparents. Think of it as a sequence before your time, but
Like a
nonetheless the same.
like a great aunt? Great aunt?
No, you are the same. You mustn't talk to Daniela, Danny. And Levi must not speak to Levis.
Reincarnation.
No, I've
And
been
the-
trying to tell you. It's you in another dimension. Just like my comic books. Wait, I
And
mean,
the
not that I read comic
creation.
books, but I've seen Bobby's comic books.
So is my creator going to replace their creator?
Uh,
My drift?
the creator, yes. It is not the same.
Because mine is good and theirs is bad.
So, Stony, what is the plan for stopping this whole thing? We just gotta interrupt some ritual?
We got to keep them from boning.
What? And what? What are you
Mhm.
talking about?
Correct. We must stop the second the second child
from being
for
conceived.
it is Levis's
Oh, is this how your
greatest
husband dies in
creation.
the other dimension?
Maybe I can get this guy as my husband if he's the same guy. Back.
You people are
Okay,
crazy.
in the dimension that we came from, aren't you a widow?
Yeah, I think I am, but my husband did kind of disappear very mysteriously.
I think.
Yes. From this moment, that is a repeat. Yes.
Dylan is
You guys knew this. I said it in the first or second episode.
Right.
Mhm.
I know you're unsure if he's dead or not, but
Well, I thought I was certain he was, and then he appeared. So now I don't know.
So we must attend this party and find Levis and make sure that he doesn't complete his ritual casting to bring forth his brother, whom is the creator.
So
so it's correct. We do have to interrupt a ritual.
Yes, Bobby.
is the baby already in the tummy or not?
Yes. Daniela is with child of Josiah's. And Levis has his own ideas for his brother.
Okay. All right. So we got a game plan. No, we don't have a game plan, but we have a path.
I see most of you are dressed for the party. Some can maybe help.
Or be the help, yeah.
Very good. The only question is, we must get an invite. Annika,
Yeah.
your family has been invited. Do you remember where? I suppose not.
Levi and I have the same faces as.
Is it the same house as it is in my timeline? Because I probably know where the invitation is.
I don't. I guess you would know that more. Is that like your family heirloom home that you live in, or is it? Like...
I mean, I guess since we've been homesteaded, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it's been passed down from generation to generation. I would assume the house would be there and here and everywhere.
Correct. Then yes, Annika, you will know where to go. Now, they will not know you. You must remember. Nobody will know you.
But do the other Danny and the other Levi have our same faces?
Yes.
Because we could like kidnap them and pose in their face.
Gonna kidnap them.
Well, yeah, and so the ritual then doesn't happen, but then we can like set them free the next day.
But you must realize Daniela and Josiah are much older. Yes. You were only the sequence following. You're not specifically a copy.
You said we had the same faces.
Yes, but they're older faces in this time. You are still young.
Well, so this old lady's about to have a baby?
Well, she's older. She's not like super old, but she's older and definitely, you know.
I'm still in my 20s. Maybe she's in her early 30s.
Right. Yeah. Because the Levi Hemlock is,
that would be
he's coming on to like 20, being 20, around 20.
Levi's in, no, because then his mom was like 14 when she had him. So how about Levi's
Sounds
like
about right for the time.
Levi's like 16. If she's 36 and Levi's 16, that would make sense, right? Or even if she had him at like 18 or 19. So.
Oh no, she had him when she was like 15.
Oh. Okay. But then she didn't get with child again for such a long time?
Not until, I mean, for all you know, maybe it was Levi Cocopelli ritual.
I follow the towel. Yeah.
Because he needs a host. I hope you see, Levi needs a host.
My Levi is nothing wrong with my Levi. No revenge.
That I cannot tell. However, this Levi plans to use the host to enter your world as James Hemlock.
Party.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I think this is a good place to.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can end it here.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then if Jeffrey, I guess we have to make a decision also.
About Jeffrey?
Not about Jeffrey per se, but it's more about on our next session. I don't know if we want to try to round this one out or if we want to go back to D&D, because essentially today was supposed to be like the last session.
Well, I feel like I feel like we could wrap it up next week, but like just do the thing. Unless you want to put a pause.
Last to Rochelle.
Yeah, you did your Matrix glitch.
I feel like we could probably finish by next week, but we have to like commit like next week's like final. Like we're gonna go.
Yeah, well then we better bust through breaking this up, and then that'll be a good endpoint for now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, we're on a mission next week. No fucking dilly-dallying.
Okay.
We're gonna ride hard. Strike first, ask questions later. Or what's the Cobra Kai? Strike hard, strike first, strike fast, or what is it?
It's strike first, strike hard or something.
Yeah, strike first, strike hard.
Push Hemlock down the stairs.
Let's do it.
Oops.
Guess you can't do your ritual now. Your arm's broken.
Oh,
Oh,
but
I thought you
remember,
meant Mama Hemlock down the stairs, and but we can't hurt them. They can't die.
We can't kill them.
But what about baby inside? Can we push her down the stairs and the baby?
Oh my gosh.
Look at you, murderous person.
This is just getting worse.
I
We're
feel
getting
like,
more and more.
I feel like I was not trying to bring up these moral consequences, but such a great group. Such a great group. Oh god. No, just do remember that, yeah, these are essentially tied to current time Danny, Levi.
Etc.
So what you're saying is we could just push Danny down the flight of stairs.
Danny's that
No,
if it gets to some weird situation like that, I mean, if that's how it's gonna be resolved, it's up to you guys. What's gonna be fun is that you guys are gonna be able to come up with rumors for the 1800s
Heck yeah.
next session.
He's burning.
So if
I'm gonna go, guys.
all right,
Sounds
later.
good.
Good night.
Good night.
Right? I'm just like clicking through